move and everything. Like the finisher, I call it the Boricua boom. it's like a right hand. And I was telling Dan, I was like, I'm gonna have the crowd screaming Boricua boom, and I'm gonna just snuff it through boom and put them out. But yeah, stuff like that, man. I think, I don't want to limit myself. Like if I'm talented in many areas, I was looking at J-Lo like a month back, and I was seeing her, throughout social media, and then all of a sudden I click on Netflix and I see she just dropped a new movie, and I'm like, dang, like she's an actor, she's a singer, modeling, she does a whole bunch of stuff. You see my brother Fat Joe still making hits at 50, and then he got the #1 podcast, Joe and Jada. Like this dude, he's on another level, and that's what creates superstars. We not one dimension. We got a lot of things, and I feel like with the music, with the wrestling, with boxing, man, I just want to become a superstar in life and just let the world know that you could do anything.
Absolutely. Well, once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Edgar, I'll just shout it. Hello, Edgar. Hi, Ryan Sungaloo with The Good Fight. Congratulations on your win tonight. I wanted to talk about the third round because you got off the canvas at the end of the second, and it looked like you had blood in your eyes. You wanted to go out there and even the score, and you were able to hurt him. I thought that was a 10-8 round without a knockdown. Was it hard to get back to what was working early on and being disciplined with the jab and being like, okay, I need to be patient and I'm going to get him out of here, but I can't rush it?
Shout out to Coach Mark, man. We gotta clap it up for this guy. Coach Mark is amazing. We got tremendous chemistry. He knows. Listen, one thing about Coach Mark, he knows I'm a dog, and he knows he actually he loves me so much, literally loves me so much that, sometimes in camp, he won't bring in real tough guys, because he knows how I get. I get crazy. I love it. I love that fighting. I love getting it in. And he wants me to box, use my jab, and work on things, you know what I'm saying? So with Coach Mark knows me, man. He knows, and definitely, after that second round, he regrouped me, you know what I mean? I have, like you said, I have blood in my eyes. I seen him, and I was like, Butler, I'm a break yeah, boy. You know what I mean? But Coach Mark was like, yo, keep using your jab, man. You're gonna get this guy, man. Keep using your jab, keep using the face. Keep using your jab, man. Keep using your face, man. Come on, man. Come on. I'm like, all right, I got you. But that's chemistry, you know what I'm saying? I've been training with him. He's the guy that made me into the knockout artist, into the monster. And yeah, shout out to Coach Mark for sure.
And, I know that there was a lot of bad blood before the fight. You said something to him after the first round. What did you say to him as he was going back to his corner after the first round? And did you guys say anything to each other afterwards?
After the first round, I was just looking at him. Yo, I'm a New Yorker, man. If I wasn't at the level if I wasn't at the level where I'm at right now, I think, remember the ref jumped in the middle of us after the first round? I wanted to hook him. Boom! But obviously I can't, I'm not that dumb, you know what I mean? I'm a professional. But that's how much I didn't like this guy, you know what I mean? And even after the fight, I won whatever, but it's just his mannerism, I don't like it, you know what I mean? His mannerism, how his dad was talking, my team, the guys that's from here, from New York. The father was just talking crazy, man, and the father was about to get stomped out in front of the Western, bad. No, for real. The father was gonna get an ass whooping before the fight, and that Butler's dad and Butler's mom, I guess, came in and was like, "You're not gonna hit." Was telling the guys "You're not gonna beat him, my man." This dude was talking crazy. "My son is gonna knock your guy out," and asking my boys to fight him. And these dudes are 8 deep. They're like, "Oh, your father's gonna get an ass whooping, man." But it was just energy like that. You know what I mean? That's not good. This dude was just, they all over the place. I'm just glad, man, we got the victory. That's the most important thing.
Thank you very much.
We got the last one back here.
Hey Edgar, right here. Congratulations on the win tonight. It's a little while away. I would say around 11 months away. But something we see in combat sports all the time is celebration of cultures and everything. Could we see you pushing Zuffa to try and put on a Puerto Rican Day themed card next year for the Puerto Rican Day parade, or would you like to enjoy it and have it off, or would you like it to be a party and celebrate?
100%, 1,000%. Dana, Nick Khan, the whole zoo. Listen, they with all the smoke, and that's why, you know. And shout out to Turkey. You know, Turkey. He's one of the big names behind Zuffa as well. You know, shout out to Turkey. That's what we need. You know, we need a big card now for next year, June, and I'm gonna make sure we can save that date.
I mean, you saw it tonight. It was electric for you in there. I feel like with the added pressure of the Puerto Rican Day Parade and a bunch of Puerto Rican fighters on the undercard, a celebration of New York City and Puerto Rican fighters, it could be something that could bring Zuffa and you to the next level in terms of stardom.
Yeah, we need all the Puerto Rican. We need all the young Puerto Rican fighters to come sign with Zuffa. Man, we got to take a trip to Puerto Rico. Me, Dana. You know, we go out there and scout some of these Puerto Rican fighters and sign them, because they out there. And trust me, there's a lot of good ones. And you go to them caseríos. You know, the caseríos is like the projects out here. You go over there, these guys fight, man. You know, they just don't have a big platform to showcase their skill. You know, Puerto Rico's a little bit behind on that. You know, and they trying. Listen, man, I wanna fight out there in Puerto Rico. That's my dream, to make a big fight happen in the Choliseo. Even if it's not a big fight, because a lot of world champions, a lot of big names won't go to Puerto Rico to fight me. But even if we could just give a fight, just to give a fight to Puerto Rico, I want to do it. They dying for me to be out there and fight, you know. And yeah, I want to keep signing these fighters to Zuffa. You know, Zuffa's the way, the only way, and we going up.
All right, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.